Hello, I'm Douglas Maddy and welcome to Altered Perceptions. In these videos we're going to be looking at the performances from the TV show Penn and Teller's Fool Us. I'm a magician with over 25 years of experience and I'm going to be watching these episodes alongside various guests so that we can get the perspective from an audience member's point of view as well. So do you have to like the performer to like the act? Like the magic, for example?
Yeah, I think I do.
More so than the trick itself? Because you can take an average trick and, like you say, make it amazing.
Yeah, I've got to like the person. And that can make it... A good magician can make anything out of the smallest trick. It's about the magician, not the trick. Yeah.
Unless you shin them, but he's an outlier. Do you know what I mean? He's rare. He's one of the ones.
Shimlin is world class.
It's like Mozart or Da Vinci or something. It's sort of like it's just we don't pay attention to him because he's not of this earth.
This particular trick that I'm doing is about time travel and the way that faith and reason kind of go together.
Oh, well, I do love a bit.
Oh, that looked cool.
See the true, beautiful, and good in their own lives.
Yeah, I do like a bit of time travel. So
you've got a very interesting name. I know I say it all the time, but it continues to be so.
Giancarlo Bernini.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here a box, a very special box, because of what's inside of it. Allison, would you mind holding on to this box for now? Just make sure that it stays shut tight, nothing gets into it, nothing gets out of it. Thank you so much. Now, since I was about 8 years old, I've been fascinated by the concept of time travel. And tonight, we're going to try to make history and prove that time travel is possible right here in the Penn and Teller Theater. Now, if we succeed, we are going to need some kind of proof. Something unique and one of a kind. So where you come in. What's your name? Ross. Ross, nice to meet you. Have a marker here, if you wouldn't mind holding this in the air just like so. We're going to make a unique piece of art. I'm going to hold this pad up to the marker. If you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and close your eyes and scribble around randomly. That's perfect. You can go ahead and open your eyes. See, what you've just done is you've created a unique piece of art unlike anything else. Holding on to that for just now, I'll take that marker back from you. And I have another question for you. Do you have your cell phone with you?
I do.
Could we borrow that, and would you unlock that for me?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Watch the table.
See, I want to make sure that
see-through
you
table,
recognize this drawing if we were to see it again later. So we're going to take a photo of it. In fact, we're going to take a selfie here.
So many tricks now with phones and technology and stuff. Like Marvin's Magic Range has a huge amount with apps that you can download doing the trick for you.
It's only fitting that they also should be able to verify this as well. Penn, I'm going to send you a copy of this photograph. We're going to go to your messages, start a new message, and Penn, I'm going to text you this photograph. The producers gave me your number before we started. Don't worry, I'll make sure to delete it after we're done here. Penn, please let me know as soon as you receive this photograph.
Here we go.
You got it?
I have gotten it. Yes, I do.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. Fantastic. Now, the second
one of the things I don't
like
is unnecessary applause.
He
sent me a photograph.
On American American shows particularly, they love to applaud anything.
Canned applause, I can't stand it.
And
same with canned laughter. It's very difficult for me to listen to a show with canned laughter.
This little blue bag. And now all we need is our time traveler. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my friend, Doug the Platypus. I've had Doug with me since I was about 8 years old, and today he's going to be the world's first time traveler. I say first because this has never really worked before, but hope springs eternal. I've been so fascinated by this concept of time travel that I have built this. It's my homemade artisanal time machine. Inside of the time machine, we're going to place Doug the Platypus.
Of course he will be called Doug.
Following him, a very important item, Russ.
This trick's just gone from a mentalist routine to some sort of cabaret act.
We'll make sure
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a minute ago, we was in like Darren Brown territory. Now we've gone into a kind of we've got a time travelling thing. It's like
of an envelope for safekeeping,
interesting, but
just like.
two different acts almost.
Hmm.
And now, all we have to do is decide how far through time we're going to send everything. How many hours to be?
It's almost like that's something you would tell a child because you know that that's not true.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
2 hours. We're going to send everything in this box back in time 2 hours. Now you'll notice there's no dials or gizmos or gadgets or wires in this. It's just a wooden box. But this isn't science. It's magic. And all you need is a wooden box and the imagination of an 8-year-old.
Okay.
It happens like this.
That was a big ooh for nothing.
Not only
It was something for a lot of people. Just because you know how it's done, don't mean to say that they do.
I took these items and placed them inside of a box. A very special box. A box that Allison has been holding on to this entire time.
It's going to appear in a box.
Allison, would you bring that box forward? Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen,
I love that
inside the
table.
box, it's Doug the Platypus.
One of a kind, Doug the Platypus.
There is only one Doug.
Is an envelope with a drawing inside. It's not just any drawing. Ross, it's your drawing.
I don't know who thinks this is going to fall Penn and Teller.
It hasn't fooled me, and I know how the drawing bit's done as well.
Yes.
It hasn't fooled.
Yes.
Fantastic. Ross, that is for you.
It hasn't fooled me.
Let's finish watching the act and then we'll have a good digest of the information
Because inside,
without revealing too much.
Oh, we won't need to.
Because Ross, inside this bag is a cell phone. Would you unlock this phone and verify that this is indeed your phone?
Yes, that's my phone.
Fantastic. Now, Penn and Teller, you're smart guys, and perhaps you can figure out a way to replicate everything that you've seen here so far without actually using time travel.
Yeah.
But we started the stopwatch on this phone before we place it into the time machine. And Teller, just a few moments ago, you said we wanted to send everything back in time in 2 hours. And so if we really did just travel through time, then the stopwatch on this phone would have been running for the past 2 hours.
A little bit nervous there, and he's shaking the phone a bit.
Yeah.
Batwoman's coming forward soon. So let's just see what he's got to say.
About 2 hours?
Yeah, I mean, it counts. Hey.
I'm really glad that it worked. We did it.
Well, if it didn't, you could just go back in time and do it again.
Yeah, once I figure it out, we can go back in time and just make sure that it works.
So, what did you think when you got invited to be on the show?
I've been watching this show for so long. It's my favorite show.
Oh,
And
You
just
got
the opportunity
invited.
to be here,
I didn't
I'm
get
so
invited.
grateful
Did you get
for it.
invited? Actually, I did receive an invite, actually, when it originally aired in the
I'm
UK.
gonna fool them, but I certainly hope that
You've been invited on a few shows, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, what would it mean?
Not all
to
of them
you
magic.
to get the trophy?
Yeah, I'm a college senior right now, so it means
Crime Stoppers, I was invited on that. We're looking for this man. You've been seen around parking lots.
validate that dream for me. Thanks.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's see if your time machine brings you a trophy.
Oh boy.
Simon, your thinking, your magical thinking from a layman's perspective. Ta-da.
As you know, I love magic where they are telling a story.
He told a story.
And he told a story badly. I don't think he told the story well. I think, again, in the hands of a really good storytelling magician like Rookie Jason, that would have been amazing. The individual moves he did were fine. I think that without giving anything away, the writing on the paper, I saw a Jay Sankey thing, the way they with the pens, but it just was a bit bitty for me. It didn't seem to flow for me. I couldn't do it myself. There's 400 or 500 people in that audience. I get it. It was okay. It was a 5 out of 10. he won't have fooled them unless it's a fix of some description. It was fine. Guy, he's got certainly a career in magic ahead of him, and it was certainly not done him any harm. It wasn't a bad performance. It just wasn't. It didn't do anything for me.
You didn't feel the magic?
I didn't feel the magic at all. It was good. It was fine.
So when you like, because like you say, you mentioned sort of like the John Archer style, and then the and you've mentioned like when we watched Shin Lim and who's the other guy that you mentioned, like Ricky Jay and all those kind of guys that I assume you like, and Bill Malone and whatnot. Yeah. So sort of like, so what is magic for you? What does magic mean?
Entertaining. Go back to what Paul Daniels said. It's got to be baffling and entertaining. That for a lay audience was baffling, and it was mildly entertaining.
Do you think people overestimate how entertaining it was because they were so baffled? Sort of like the mystery elevates the magician somewhat. Yeah. So that's the entertainment, but so they think they're that much better than they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially with a self-working trick.
Yeah, because you could give someone like Bill Malone, let's use him as an example, a 5... Yeah, he does that, I know, you could give him a £5 trick you bought from a joke shop, give him an afternoon with it, and that evening he could perform that to 50 people, and they'd be like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah, there's a structure,
it's a second coming.
There's a premise,
because he's got it all going down. That guy there is great. He's got his box. He's thought it through, but. It just
very good commercial magic act, isn't it?
Yeah,
sort of but for a faller, for a competition, for a magician, it's not the kind of thing that you'd want to be showing.
It's the difference between a club level magician, like say myself, sort of club level, to world class is here. That's the gap. He's there. He's better than I am. He's better than a normal kind of club level.
An amateur, let's say.
Yeah, amateur, but he's not there. He's not at the top by a long, long way. Could he get there? Perhaps. I don't know.
But that's not the objective of the show, is it? It's to fool them.
He hasn't fooled them.
You don't think he fooled them?
No,
so you don't think...
No. If he has fooled them, then it's a fix, because he didn't fool us.
He didn't fool you? I've got no idea how he did it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, right.
A lot of stuff going on. You got 15 tricks here, and they're all really, really good. I had some notes. My pen is running dry here.
There you go.
My pen just went dry here. I'll go to the second page. But his pen too. But let me try this one.
Got it.
You don't like it. You don't like it.
I think you did say a magic word. I think you said shimshi when you went over behind that. The real magic word there. You said it under your breath. Doug the platypus was a wonderful helper, maybe not the only one, but he was a great helper. And the thing about cell phones that kills me, I'm old enough, and I remember the phone call where you called the phone and knew where the phone was. But with cell phones, you have no idea where you're actually calling. The person could be anywhere. You could call and they could be in Europe. You don't know where they are at all. We know that all magicians are liars. There were a few lying things in there, and I hope that in all of this, I may have given you some idea of how much we liked your show, and maybe you didn't fool us.
Do you know what shimshi or whatever he just said means?
Yeah. No, you guys are brilliant. They've got it figured out. Hey, I'm just grateful they watched the 2-hour-long magic trick.
That was a nice line at the end, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a very respectful.
Yeah. It was fine. He didn't waste their time. The audience liked it, and he's got, the promotion from it, the exposure.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll be notified of our latest videos.